The town of Fairhaven, Massachusetts has close to 30 miles of coastline and neighbors the #1 fishing port in the continental U.S., New Bedford. The responsibility to patrol and protect these waters for the residents and fishermen falls upon one man. Fairhaven Harbormaster and 2019 Massachusetts Shellfish Warden of the Year, Timothy Cox.
Just another day in the office. My name is Timothy Cox. I am the Shellfish Constable and Harbormaster of the town of Fairhaven. I've been with the town 14 years. I've been lucky in my life. I've only had 2 jobs. One working for a family business that seems to be very successful in town. So I grew up in that business, but a position came open to work the pump out boat. I applied for it, I got it. I always had boats on the water myself. I love the water, so it was just a natural fit. Within the first 2 years, I had become certified as a Shellfish Constable, and then after that, I got all my boating courses through NASBLA. There are 6 courses that they expect you to get. In the state of Massachusetts, I did 6, plus a couple more just to up my background, and then I went for my captain's license. They only request that you get a 6-pack license, but I actually went a little further and I got my 50-ton captain's license. I love the job. I'm outside almost every day. We come across different situations every day. I could get called out at any time. Yes, sir. How I juggle both positions in town is I have a good crew. I have a very good crew that I work with on a daily basis. I could be out on a call for shellfishing and then run into something where I have to do my Harbormaster duties, or vice versa. If I'm out on patrol as a Harbormaster and we come across things that I have to deal with as a Shellfish Constable. And it's worked out very well. 3 years ago, it was a 2-person job. We had a full-time Shellfish Constable, that was me, and then we had a seasonal Harbormaster. And when Mr. Damerfall retired, their town brought it to me and asked if we wanted to make it a 1-department head job, and we did it. They gave me some extra help, and it's worked out perfect. So right now, we probably have 700 senior shellfish licenses out a year. So that's anybody from 62 years of age and up. We have 700 people that do that every year. And then we probably sell regular recreational licenses. We probably sell 400 to 500 licenses a year. So we have a lot of people in the town shellfishing. We do have a good area for them to do it because I think the town puts in the time, and we do have a good shellfish population in the town. So back in the day, the town did have an upweller. The program didn't succeed. I brought the program back. It seems to be succeeding, what we're doing. We've run it for 4 years now. The first year, The shellfish is almost ready to be planted out for recreational shellfishing. The planting process for shellfishing is, so we do it two ways. One, we do the upweller, where we get seed in from spat, and we plant the seed in the upwellers, and we grow it till October. When the water gets to about 50 degrees, then we plant it out into an area that's nice and sandy, and we have to let it sit for a year, but we put it under nets so predators can't come in and disturb it. And then after the year, we take the net out, and then we let that sit for 4 years, and then from there we'll take it out and transplant it into an area that needs to be repopulated. But we also do a process called a relay, and what we do is we take contaminated shellfish from a contaminated area. But when I say contaminated, it's only bad water quality. There's no heavy metals or anything in the meats of the shellfish, and we transplant that into an area that we close for a year. We close it for a year for two purposes. One, so they'll clean themselves out. With the cycling of the water through their system, they clean the bad water out to become good. But we keep it closed for a year because a quahog will have babies twice in that year. So we're repopulating the area twice as much by planting it and keeping it closed so nobody disturbs it. The upwellers and the contaminated relay, it just helps keep everything going. So not only the upweller, the town has 2 1-acre sites that we turned into oyster reefs. Next year, they'll actually be ready to be harvested. But what we did is we planted 40,000 oysters on each site, and the Nature Conservancy and the Division of Marine Fisheries worked with us. So hopefully next year when we go out and sample, the state will give us the thumbs up so we can actually open it up to recreational oystering. What motivates me is I love to be outside. I love to be on boats. But the other good thing is I'm working with the people every day. I'm out and about. I run into a lot of nice people, a lot of good people out there that I work with. Just that alone, it kind of makes me want to get up every morning and go out and do what I do. So the award I received this year was the Shellfish Constable of the Year. There are 57 communities that have shellfish constables, and every year the state picks one to get the award. And this year they granted it to me for the outstanding work, and I go above and beyond the call of duty, they say.
For the year of 2019, Mass Shellfish Officers presents Timothy Cox with the Shellfish Officers of the Year, and that's for a job well done.
I knew my family was coming. People that showed up the night I got the award was overwhelming. I didn't expect there would be that many people in the audience just for me to get that award. I had people that I work with in the city, firefighters, police officers, just regular town people came out. So it was very overwhelming to get that. That was awesome, yeah.